Hi, Lakeview Church. Catherine Gorshey here. With this being the first week of Advent, the thing that has been most prevalent upon my heart is trying to unbusy myself, trying to unhurry myself in this insanely busy time of year. It's funny because just 2 weeks ago, I sort of thought, oh, it's going to be fine. December is, it's not going to feel crazy busy. And just like every other December, it does. We're here and it does. But so as I have found myself a couple days this week in just a frenzied to-do list, I've really been trying to be intentional about countering that with my time with Jesus. And okay, this is a crazy, busy, chaotic time of year. So how do I slow things down? How do I walk with Jesus and follow the way of Jesus, follow the way of his life during this time of year? I think of just Jesus's life and how when things got really intense within his ministry, that the more intense things got, the more that he would go away to quiet places by himself and pray and just be with God. He would rest. He would get really deep sleep, so deep to the point that his disciples were having to wake him up. And it's just such a reminder to me more than ever when I feel myself in that frenzied chaos, worked up, got to get this done, got to get that done. I'm almost more aware than ever of how bad that feels and how counter to the way of Jesus really is. And so just some practical things that I have been implementing just this week even is some of them I've been doing regularly, but just being extra intentional about having even 5 minutes with him in the morning of just silence, just being with him in his presence, letting whatever come to the surface, not always, sometimes praying right away, sometimes not, but just having a few of those minutes. And even if my morning is crazy and I don't have time to sit down just while I'm in the shower, having the moment then, or as I'm getting ready. But the Lord is just so faithful about prompting us, I feel like, when we ask for it, when we know that we're in a really busy time, to say, hey, Lord, thank you for being so gracious and kind and compassionate and meeting me always where I'm at. Please help me to continually turn to you in the midst of my stress and ask you for help. And when I'm getting to the point where I'm just exhausted, that I would listen to your voice just telling me to rest. And that happened even just last night. I was exhausted. I fell asleep putting my kids to bed. And I came downstairs and I realized I still had this to-do list that I'm like, I still have all this and this and this to get done. And I just heard him say, go to bed. Then I got in bed and I started thinking of a couple more things. I was going, oh my gosh, I didn't do this or that. Go to bed, rest. I will make time for it in the morning. And sure enough, he did. I got great sleep. I felt the most rested that I have in a while. And so it just makes me think of the verse, Matthew 11:28 through 29. Come to me, you who are weary, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you. For my burden, let me be your helper, for my burden is light. And see, I thought I had this one memorized, thought I had it, because it's in the song. Take my yoke upon you, learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. There it is. But it's, that is the way of Jesus, is for us to be resting in him constantly. And so whether it's through prayer and talking to him just throughout my day, driving as I'm getting ready in the morning, listening to podcasts as I'm working out, or doing chores around the house. Those are just really practical ways that are helping me keep him close and the focus of this wonderful time of season that we are in. So I pray that this encourages you, and thank you so much for listening.